Hello, this is Ethan Huang. This is my report of what I did during the ALT1 project. We were asked to come up with an idea for a website using JavaScript as well as HTML/CSS for design and interactivity. This will interact with a database in order to ultimately store or retrieve data. We also had to ensure that the design is meeting a number of user needs. I investigated existing solutions to the problem and came up with some ideas. Narrowing it down, these were the ideas I chose. In the end, I went with the wishlist idea. Here are the end users of my project and their objectives. This brings us nicely on towards the plan and design section. My project is based on the idea of a wishlist. This means that it aims to store any input data a user types and store it so that the user can refer back to it at any time. I planned out additional factors as well. Using the waterfall approach with an iterative process, I came up with the outline of the components. I then tackled the universal design aspects of this ALT. Also take note of the software and hardware. Now onto the create stage. I kept a diary of what I did each day and created a test table, listing all the unit tests I did. I encountered quite a pesky problem. When creating a separate node for a movies list, the movie was not displayed as a list, as mentioned here in test 1. I tackled this problem for a whole day, when after reanalyzing the code, I found that there was a conflicting argument, where it cannot decide between the text area or list to display the data with. I finally decided to remove the text area. On screen now is a section of my code, which I find to be a staple of my project, as it is the function that saves the data to the database. All the const, abbreviation of constant, are creating variables which are then used to save each respective data point. This included item, movie, game, and music. In the next segment, I use logic to decide if the data fields are empty, data field being the input. If each input box is empty and button is pressed, then an alert will be passed through. Elsewise, each item is respectively pushed to a node in my Firebase's database. Hitting the brief's requirements. Number 1, the wishing list idea. Number 2, connection to Firebase. Number 3, an on-hover elements of design and submit button. Number 4, colorblind and text-to-speech button. For the objectives, everything was met, however there are 3 areas of improvement. The table idea was not utilized and the login page can be improved upon. Only the idea of a topic list for students and teachers in the end user's objectives was not achieved. Addressing these areas, the login page can be improved upon by adding a section for account setups with the sign-up page. This would allow individuals to privately save data. A topic list could then be added, separated by school subjects, helping students and teachers. The website design can be improved upon by making the headings and input bars more visually appealing. But all in all, I thoroughly enjoyed developing my project, learning a lot about the design elements of a website using HTML and JavaScript, such as universal design, interactive design decisions, and more. Thank you for watching.